What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we've got Jack Smith panicking in this next clip after Judge Aileen Cannon has caught him red-handed once again, guys. She had just busted him for spying on Trump, trying to use the FBI to spy on Trump for a second time, guys. Now he's getting caught once again in this next clip. I don't know when Jack Smith is going to learn his lesson or when Judge Aileen Cannon is going to hold this man accountable. He needs to start having some repercussions for his actions. We're going to check it all out and see what's going on in this clip. So we're going to jump straight into it. I'll get my thoughts on the back end, guys. So definitely stick around to the end so you guys get my thoughts on the back end. And also, so YouTube pushes this video out, definitely stick around until the end. But yeah, let's get straight into it, you guys. Before we do that, though, make sure you guys hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button for me, guys. So we're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. Let's get into it, y'all.
You know what I hate? I hate bullies. Jack Smith is a huge bully. He has no authority. He shouldn't even be in this job. Someone probably told him, hey, you push back on that Aileen Cannon judge on that Mar-a-Lago case. You push back. This is going to be huge. This could end up breaking Jack Smith because he's peer pressuring Aileen Cannon to reverse a decision. And judges don't like that. Coming from a guy like Jack Smith. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug TeNapel. This is where the happy patriots are. We're going to read this article over on NBC News. Fake news, NBC News. And it'll reveal everything how Jack Smith is doing a tired old line that Trump supporters are violent and make death threats. That's what all this lies on. Remember when Fani Willis, when they were first doing the Trump indictment, Fani Willis called, she set up barriers in Fulton County at the courthouse. She set up barriers and called all the police to protect them because they claimed a bunch of Trump supporters were going to come and make death threats and harm them. So this is all a puppet show. Remember, after Biden took control of America, they said they called in 50,000 troops to sit in the DC Capitol and put razor wire and walls all around the Capitol, because implying that like Trump supporters are so violent, and they never acted out in violence. So this is all a puppet show on their part. This is how they cry wolf or Chicken Little. You know, if we're going to stick to fairy tales, they either cry wolf, that a wolf is coming and it's all been faked, or it's Chicken Little and the sky is falling and the sky is not falling. Here we go. Special counsel warns of, quote, significant and immediate, unquote, threat to Mar-a-Lago case witnesses. Jack Smith's team also said that sealed documents contain speculation about witness tampering. Here we go. Washington. The special counsel prosecuting Donald Trump has asked the judge, that's Aileen Cannon, in the Mar-a-Lago classified case to reconsider an order the government argues could identify more than 24 witnesses and threaten their safety and testimony. Now, Judge Cannon has already read these witnesses and would have an idea of who these people are. And remember, Jack Smith wants to keep it all redacted and quiet, and Aileen Cannon wants to reveal everything to the public about this case. Trump's lawyers have asked for unredacted documents to be turned over, which lawyers for special counsel Jack Smith want to block. In a 24-page filing in federal court in Florida, prosecutors for Smith said the court applied the wrong legal standard when U.S. District Judge Aileen Cannon, who is overseeing the case, ordered the unsealing of materials. Cannon issued an order in response on Friday that delayed her initial decision. We covered this in a video. If you want to go back and look at it, look for Aileen Cannon's face on the cover. The filing notes an exhibit that includes, quote, information about uncharged, potentially obstructive conduct by a defendant and speculation about witness tampering by an uncharged individual, unquote. According to the prosecutor, this witness declined to have his interview recorded. I don't know the significance of that. I'm just going to keep reading. Trump was charged last year along with Walt Nauta, a a personal aide to the former president, and Carlos de Oliveira, who worked at Mar-a-Lago. All three pled not guilty. Smith argued that making the filings public would disclose the identities of witnesses prepared to testify against Trump, including career civil servants and former Trump advisors, and what they said to federal investigators and the grand jury. So this is, again, he's saying that there's going to be trouble for them. He hasn't said it yet, but let's see if we read a little further if he gets to it. But so far, this is a big nothing burger, guys. Jack Smith is trying to insert himself and trying to keep a secret. What they really don't want to do is release the name of another FBI investigation into Trump that further exposes them. The decision risks exposing them to, quote, significant and immediate intimidation after the government fought to keep their information private, according to the filing. And from what I know, they will not get significant and immediate intimidation. Revelation of these witnesses' identities or the substance of their interviews with the FBI dangerously risks exposing them, said the special counsel, pointing to a well-documented pattern of, get this, threats, harassment, and intimidation against those involved in cases against Trump. Now, is that true, that only people who are against Trump face intimidation, death threats, etc.? Or is it not everyone in Trump's circle also faces them from the left, including real life violence, where, Steve Scalise has a bullet wound in him by a guy who shot up a baseball game over a leftist, hardened leftist who came after him. So Jack Smith, you've called this out one too many times. The left has done this one too many times. Claim Trump supporters are violent. And they're not. He'll say it's well documented. It's well documented on both sides when you do anything against the public. Remember, Marjorie Taylor Greene got swatted on Christmas Day. So did her family. So swattings are normal on both sides, etc. Cannon, quote, has suffered similar death threats. There you go. Prosecutors for Smith. Right. So remember, Judge Cannon, Trump appointee, has also faced death threats. So everyone get on board. You're all facing death threats now. Other exhibits disclose details about the August 8th search of Trump's Mar-a-Lago club, where classified documents were seized, including the name of the FBI agents involved. 2 Justice Department attorneys were present, and non-public details of the property's layout. Trump has lashed out at the Gestapo agents who conducted the raid, and at the time of the search suggested the government might seek to plant implicating documents. That's a weird conspiracy. I don't believe, but you never know. Another exhibit discusses how 2 potential witnesses went about finding lawyers after Smith raised earlier questions over potential conflicts of interest for lawyers paid by Trump. After switching lawyers last year, the witness recanted previous false testimony and shared new information with the special counsel's team, which led to the superseding indictment. The case is set to go on trial in May, but risks being delayed. Lawyers for Trump are seeking to dismiss the charges with a series of motions expected later this month and extend certain deadlines in the case. A scheduling conference is set for March 1st. This delays things further. We're good with that. That helps Trump, makes Trump the good guy. And this is a good move also to delay it. So hopefully Jack Smith doesn't get his way. All these names need to be redacted and released to the public. And maybe that'll get all these people to start telling the truth instead of telling lies and trying to hide it all with the protection of the Department of Justice. Aileen Cannon is not playing. She's a good judge. No matter what she decides, she's a good judge. And so we support her. And of course, we oppose and mock Jack Smith as a complete fraud. And hopefully this trial is delayed. It's moot anyways. If this goes to the Supreme Court, Trump will be sprung.
Yo, there we have it, guys. Coming from our friend Doug in Exile. Definitely going to be sure to leave that original video link down in the description box below for those of you who want to go over there and check that out. Also, you guys to go over there and show our friend Doug some love. Here we go again, you guys. This is another bogus cop-out coming from one of these rogue agents trying to wiggle their way out of, what they brought upon themselves. Jack Smith trying to hide stuff, obviously, in these documents, trying to seal them all off and say that this is all classified information that needs to be redacted. These excuses will not fly with Judge Aileen Cannon. She is steadfast on Jack Smith's trail. Whether she's Trump appointed or not, she can see straight through, Jack Smith and his, his bias on the Trump case. The way that he, behaves and his mannerisms on the case just shows that he is not impartial at all, guys. Jack Smith is not going to have his way in this one. Judge Aileen Cannon is going to keep shutting him down at every corner. Jack Smith's giving her these bogus excuses, and she is not going for it yet. I don't believe that this whole witness idea or, excuse that he's trying to bring in, it's not going to work either. None of that's going to fly. Judge Aileen Cannon is going to unseal those names, or whether he likes it or not, and we're going to get the truth. And I believe that we're going to get keyed in on yet a third investigation that Jack Smith has been trying to hide and cover up that's been going on between him and the FBI, guys. He is a total rogue agent who has been weaponizing the Department of Justice system against Trump, and it's all going to come out against him, his political bias, and his personal interest in the Trump case. All going to come out, and I believe his, seat that he is unlawfully in right now and he holds, he may be uprooted from very soon, just based off what we've been seeing. Judge Aileen Cannon is not one of those judges that pushy Jack Smith is going to be able to bully and push over. She is going to stand up for herself, and she's going to make him, work with the court system and work through it. He is not going to be able to, manipulate law in order to persecute Trump, guys. Definitely out in the comment section on this one, guys. It sounds like this is another delayance on, the side of Jack Smith's case. We've seen delays all across the Trump case boards with Fani Willis, Jack Smith, guys. They are not having their way whatsoever. And these were supposed to be, two of the most promising cases. It's so funny to see them flipped on top of their head, guys. Definitely out in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. It does not cost a thing. Hit that like button for your boy. Also, hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. I'll catch you guys on the next week.